can feel it, we can steal this. I can see our future. We gotta feed off the danger, focus like a laser, through the breaks and bruises. We can never make the same mistakes. In the end, we have ourselves to blame. It's time to be the instigators, give them what they came for. Let them leave as losers. Push yourself, do it again. Leave your fear behind. Do it again. Fail a million times. Do it again. And do it one more time. Do it again. Do it again. We conquer the world. We're unstoppable. We live and breathe it. We're on top and we've reached the impossible. They can't believe it. Oh, no, we never give up. And it's not over till we say it's enough. Mission completed. We got what we needed. This time we're leaving undefeated. Push yourself, do it again. You might break down, do it again. You're gonna make this count, do it again. Yeah, you might bleed out, do it again. Light will shine upon your face. We will take our place with those who came before us. Stay brave, standing side by side. We'll make it out alive. History will call us undefeated. Do it again. We conquer the world. We're unstoppable. We live and breathe it. We're on top and we've reached the impossible. They can't believe it. Oh, no, we never give up. And it's not over till we say it's enough. Mission completed. We got what we needed. This time we're leaving. Push yourself, do it again. You might break down, do it again. You gotta make this count, do it again. Yeah, you might bleed out, but do it again. Undefeated. It's not over till we say it's enough. This time we're leaving. Do it again.
Welcome aboard, everybody, to the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here on MLB The Show 25. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. New year, new game, new team. Hopefully some good results. You thought I was going to say new there, didn't you? Hopefully some good results. Episode 1, we're going to quickly go over just the roster breakdown. I was going to make a video of it, but everyone else, well, actually, I wanted to do it with opening day. So we're going to quickly go over the Major League roster only. We don't really have a lot of prospects to talk about as I get into there soon. And then we are going to hit opening day in Miami to take on the Marlins, which, fun fact, I was actually going to choose the Marlins up until probably the 1st of January when I was thinking about it more. Glad I didn't. A lot of people going Marlins, and I mean, I don't blame them. So, anyway. But if you are looking forward to franchise content, which is what I'm known for, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We have a Discord as well. I'll be sure to put that in the description. I don't have it in there now, I'm sure, but I will put it in there by the time this goes up as the YouTube video. So, without further ado, appreciate you guys for being excited for it. I'm excited for it. Get into everything. Haven't played the show in a couple months, so I'm going to be awful, just like how you like. But let's talk about the Pirates, right? Let's talk about the team that should be good, or they should be better than what they are. But they remind me of a two-story house, right? They really do. They have a pretty good ceiling, but they have no foundation. And I'll expand on that. So let's take a look here if I can switch to my right thing. Boosh. There we are. Let's take a look at the prospects. Now, according to MLB.com, the Pirates farm system is literally the definition of mid. About 14th or 15th in the league when it comes to their farm system. However, according to MLB The Show, we have only 2 prospects in the top 100. And that is Bubba Chandler, who is a starting pitcher, and Tamar Johnson? I think that's right. Tamar Johnson, who's a second baseman. So I know on MLB's website they have, I think, 5 Pirate prospects in the top 100, but we're going by the show prospects, not by real life. So that's how it is. We're going to obviously make that better. And as I show you guys the roster, oh boy, you thought we had some work to do with the Kansas City Royals. Okay, we got some work to do with the Pirates. Okay, we really, really do. As there's our top 9 prospects. I meant to post this earlier and I forgot to. But there's our top 9 prospects going into the season. I'm going to try to update these every half a year in the Discord. That way we can compare who moved up, who fallen out, who's advanced, and all that stuff. So I really want this franchise to be more transparent. The best I can do. I want someone to come in on episode 50, and then they'll be like, I need to catch up, and they can catch up without watching all 50 episodes. So That's the plan. That's the plan. I don't know. I'm excited, dude. I've been doing nothing but watching everybody's franchise content that I could over this last 4 days. So I am very, very excited to do so. So it's nice to see everybody. I'm so excited. I really am. I wish everyone best of luck in their franchise as well. I've already went through spring training. I've already went through cutting down the roster and all that stuff, so nobody has to see that. But let's go over the roster real quick. Anybody interested in the roster? I am. And seeing how a couple of you guys are Pirates fans, you could tell me if I'm really overreacting to how these guys are. So, let's look at the rotation, right? Got to start with the rotation. Face of the franchise. I'm sorry, O'Neal Cruz. It's Paul Skenes. Paul Skenes is the face of this franchise. He's definitely going to be here for quite some time. 22 years old. You know who Paul Skenes is. First round pick in 2023. I love that little detail of how they included the draft pick, where they got drafted on the player card. I love that. Obviously, at least 60% of our rotation is set. Paul Skenes, Jared Jones, Mitch Keller. Very young. I mean, even Mitch Keller is young. We at least have 60% of our rotation at minimum for 5 years. So, it's when you get to the back of the rotation where you have some problems. Johan Oviedo, of course, on the injury list. Side note on that, I updated when I started the franchise. I loaded. There's a setting you can do with load rosters with injuries. It doesn't have all the injuries, and I am not going to go through and put all the injuries. It does have some, but it does not have all. With that being said, I went through and put all of the Pirates injuries that I could find. That's on there. So Oviedo's on there. Spencer Horowitz is on there. And I think there was somebody else. Right? Moreta. Good Lord. Moreta's on there. Good start. Can't even know your own players. So just want to make a note of that. If you see a player play and you're like, hey, he's hurt. I just loaded a roster. I wasn't going to go through this year and do every single injury to every single team. So you'll be a Dodger by 2027. Wow. Not with me in charge, you won't be. But I'm very interested to see how the Pirates and free agency in this game will work, right? SDS really made an emphasis on how players will want to go to teams that will pay them more or will have greater chance of making the playoffs and all that stuff. So I'm very interested to see how that will affect us. Hey, if we do good this year, that's great. If we don't, we're not surprised, right? So, fun fact, O'Neal Cruz was a Dodger prospect. Was he really? Interesting. Did not know that. So, yeah, looking at the back of the rotation, Andrew Heaney, Bailey Falter were the 2 guys I selected to be the back of the rotation to start the season. There's Bubba Chandler, our number 1 prospect in our organization. 22 years old, 68B potential. 2021 round 3 draft pick, fastball, curve, change, slider. We'll be keeping an eye on him. If someone gets hurt, I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to get called up. But really be keeping an eye on how he does in AAA, because that could determine if he's called up next year or if we have to wait another year for him. But other than that, that's really all I want to talk about when it comes to their starting pitchers. A lot of C's, a lot of D's. They've got some B prospects in here, but the rest of the team is not as pretty. Bullpen, like I said, Moreta, he's on the injury list, 4 to 5 months, elbow surgery. I tried to get the injuries right. I'm not going to sit here and say they are correct whatsoever, but I just went with time, not injury. Dennis Santana, Colin Holderman, nice back into the bullpen pieces to complement David Bednar, who's our closer. Carmen Mlodzinski, I think I'm saying his name correctly. I've heard it pronounced 2 different ways, so I'm going to say Mlodzinski. Not a bad-looking reliever. I'll get back to Anthony Banda here in a second. Caleb Ferguson is also in the reliever in the pool here, and Chase Shugart, who is going to be our long reliever. We didn't really have a choice, so he's going to be our long reliever. Was with the Boston apparently last year. I know nothing of the Pirates really, so this is going to be fun. It's just like the Royals. Didn't know anything of this team. Now, when it comes to Anthony Banda, I went ahead and picked him up off waivers because, they considered the Cubs-Dodgers series in Tokyo. So the waivers system was already out. So I went ahead and just placed a claim on him just to give us some help in the bullpen. So, sorry. Mozinski? Is it Mozinski? Hey, Amish. Appreciate the prom resub. I'm also testing some of the alerts. So if I don't see it at first, I apologize. I'm having the hardest time to get these alerts to work. So if I don't acknowledge it, it's not because I didn't know you did it. It's just I don't see it. My alerts just are not working. So I've been trying to figure that out and watch videos on it, and I just can't get it. So forgive me if I'm a little tardy on that. But thank you, Amish, for the 29 month resub. So I definitely don't deserve that, but thanks. I'm working on new emotes. There are some new emotes on Twitch, though, for the Pirates franchise. You're more than welcome to use them, and I'm going to be making some subscription-based ones. Anyway, so Banda claimed him off waivers, got him just to, help the bullpen a little bit. Closer, David Bednar. This shouldn't be a surprise if you're a Pirates fan. I was close to going with Holderman, but we're going to keep Bednar here. He's 30. Don't know exactly what we're going to do with him. This year is an evaluation year, right? Who stays and who wants to be a part of this team. Catching battery, Joey Bart. Shout out to the San Francisco Giants Dynasty by the Bay series we did a couple years ago. We get to play with Joey Bart again, so that should be exciting. I'm totally excited for that. He's 28, 78 overall. Backup will be Indy Rodriguez. Boy, I don't know if the show just doesn't like these guys, but they have them as C potentials, both of them. And you had to choose between Henry Davis and Rodriguez. And the reason I went with Rodriguez is that he has a secondary position of first base. So, Bednar's washed. Good luck with him. We'll see. I agree with you, but we'll see. Who knows, right? And then, nothing to really talk about in the catcher pool. First base, Spencer Horwitz on the IL, 2 to 3 weeks. He doesn't have a broken finger in real life, but it was an injury I just put together to match what he's allegedly going to be out for. So he's going to be gone for a little bit. Billy Cook is not going to be our first baseman. He is just going to be a defensive specialist at the end of games. We'll get to who our first baseman will be in a second. But yeah, once again, first base, not a lot to talk about. So this draft could literally be anything. Second base, Nick Gonzalez, of course, expected to have a breakout season in real life. We'll see about that. But 2020 first round pick for the Pirates is going to be our everyday second baseman, along with a backup of G1 Bay. I like his late inning speed and, of course, some good defense. And he could play in the outfield. Now, something we got to remember is that SDS really emphasized the reaction attribute on the players this year. So it would definitely do us better to keep some players that have a high reaction rating. But as we know, ratings don't matter. There you go. That's for you. Ratings don't matter. Shirt coming soon. Anyway, Jared Triolo, or Triolo, good lord, Jared Triolo will be our first baseman. He's 27, second round pick in 2019, could play anywhere in the infield, but we're just going to see him mostly at first base, of course, depending on what the game does. But I like his defense, got okay speed. Hitting is not going to be great, but it's what we got. So, and then there's our number 2 prospect in our organization, Tamar Johnson. By the way, if I'm saying these names wrong, please correct me. First round pick in 2022, second and short. No doubt he could be the second baseman of the future unless we find someone better. So, anything could happen. Third base, of course, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Good defense. I expect a lot of defense out of him. Hitting, I think he's going to be a better hitter than these attributes show. But he definitely had an off season last year. I guess he really hasn't lived up to expectations. I don't know. I haven't paid that much close attention to him. But I did not offer him this contract. This was the contract he already had. So let me get rid of this. There we go. So Ke'Bryan Hayes, our third baseman of the future until he gets bad. Think of it as a Michael Garcia situation. You know, we're going to keep him until we feel as though he just doesn't serve a need anymore. Rest of the third base, nothing to talk about. A lot of D's here. A lot of D's. A lot of D's Pirates that are not going to make it. So we really got a lot of work to do when it comes to our prospect haul. Shortstop, Isaiah Falefa, good lord, will be our everyday shortstop for now. Could be trade bait by the deadline. Who knows? We really need him to hit well in order to do that. But I like his flexibility. He's got pretty good fielding, and he's got good vision and clutch. So good middle of the lineup bat for him. And Leovo Porguero, I'll get there. Going to be our backup middle infield player, shortstop, and second. So once again, nothing to really talk about when it comes to these guys. There's Connor Griffin, which I don't know what he's ranked in real life in the prospect situation, but he will be someone that we keep an eye on. Maddie with the raid. Thank you, sir. I see that. How are you? Ray, how you doing? It is good to be back. It's good to be playing the show. I was losing my daggone mind not playing the show after all this time, but I'm so excited for it, man. I cannot wait to get into this. Like I said earlier, I've been watching nothing but people's franchises. I've been watching Sean's, I've been watching Brian's, I've been watching Crazy Coach, I've been watching Hurricane, I've been watching Tillsbury, I think that's his name, Go Botch. I mean, I've just been keeping myself entertained until this day came. So, nice to be back. I'm very excited. I'm so excited to be here to do this. So, 10 years of franchise. We're getting old, everybody. That's just what it is. We're getting old. Anyway. But Connor Griffin, Wyatt Sanford, and Alika Williams around, I hear, our top prospects for the Pirates. Not sure. So, game has been good. I'm very excited, yeah. The golfer is here. Outfield, Brian Reynolds will be our left fielder. Once again, the fielding is not... I expect a lot of in-the-gap balls with this outfield. We don't have really good outfielders when it comes to their fielding. Of course, Brian Reynolds, known for his bat, and I expect him to do just that. Tommy Pham, backup outfielder as well. Could be trade bait. Really depends. Could keep him. I don't know. I don't know. We're going in blind this year. Center field, of course, I think you guys have heard of this guy, O'Neal Cruz. I love his ratings in fielding, speed. He's our everything player when it comes to our offense. He is the face of our franchise when it comes to our offense. I guess you could call him a 1B, Paul Skenes 1A, O'Neal Cruz 1B. But 26 years old, 83 overall. We still got some time with him. A lot on his shoulders this year. He needs to help lead this team. Jack Sawinski, mostly going to be in against righties. Got some good power versus righties. Backup outfielder other than that. So, the franchise reveal video was genius. That was Vanessa's idea. I should listen to her more. That was all her idea. We just put the scene together. We just want to do something fun. and she wanted to help, and she offered to do that. So, and you guys wanted a video, so I'll put a poll up asking you guys want to see a short or a video or nothing. You guys said video, so I appreciate everyone that voted and that watched it. Thank you. Right field, Andrew McCutcheon probably is going to be our DH. He actually will not be in the outfield. I totally messed that up. Sawinski will be playing right. So we're going to have a pretty weak outfield. We're just not going to have a good outfield whatsoever. It may be Sawinski for righties, and then Tommy Pham for lefties. It's so hard to say. But we got it all figured out. That's our lineup. Nothing to really talk about when it comes to the minor leagues. That's it. You guys ready for opening day? I sure am. I am so excited. I believe I have all my settings set up. I did that beforehand, but I have not checked them in gameplay yet. I have not played any gameplay. Everything's pretty much the same. I've seen some people play GOAT difficulty, and it seems a little too unfair. Their words, not mine. So I'm going to hold off on GOAT difficulty. If pitching on Hall of Fame gets too easy, or Legend, yeah, Legend. If pitching gets too easy, we'll bump it up to GOAT, but other than that, everything's about the same. All the franchise guidelines are the same. Haven't really made any tweaks to that. That's it. You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready. That's fine. Opening day. We are in Miami. And I forgot to do something. Hold on a second. I know. Hold on. Definitely need to listen to this some more. Attaboy. Yeah, you right. One more thing. I'm gonna tweak this, but I want to do something before every game called the Pirate Points, right? Now, I don't know a clever name for this yet, but this is just what I'm calling it. And think of it as a pre-game storyline kind of thing. So we'll go over 3 quick points, and then we'll hop into the game. So point number 1, it's a new year. It's a new team, right? New franchise. We're going to turn the ship around, no pun intended. And we're going to make these Pirates great. I don't know how long it'll take, but we're going to figure it out. Point number 2, if I could read my own handwriting, or typing writing, expectations. Let's be very cautious about the expectations for these Pirates, but we should not finish last, right? We should not finish last in a weak NL Central. I want this team, at minimum, to finish 3rd in the division. We should be better than the Cardinals. The Reds are iffy, but I think we could be better than the Reds. So, we'll see what happens, right? Yeah, expectations don't suck. I got you. And point 3, good Lord. Start off right. I minimized my video, my bad. Start off right. We're in Miami, another team that's even in a deeper rebuild than what we are. So we need to start off right. The first 6 or 7 games are on the road before we have our home opener against the New York Yankees. So we got to get some wins while we're on the road. So that's the plan. Let me get this set up. And then we are hopping into this. But yeah, that's our points. We're going to have different points every week. Tell me what you like to see. You know, if you like this idea, if you hate this idea, that's fine. I just want to know, I want to make it more interactive. I want to make it more informative. I want to make it transparent. So that's the goal this year. What is this? What? Okay, hold on a second. I don't know who to go with here. Okay. Oh, you could choose a broadcast style? You can do that? That's sick. Okay, let's go modern just for this time. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Sorry. Yeah, 3 different PA people. I knew that, but I didn't know about this broadcast style. Do you guys see this? Broadcast style 2000s, the 90s, 70s, and 80s, and pre-70s. Oh, that's sick. I don't know how I'm going to use that, but that's sick. I'm going to try this lady here. So somebody can tell me who that is. We're going to go modern just because, you know, we're not familiar with the game yet. Everything else is the same. let's hop into it. Paul Skenes, of course, is our starter, and that is our lineup. Looks like everything has stayed the way it should. We are going to face Santi Alcantara. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. First time, man. Pop a cold one. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so excited. So, she's a Giants PA. Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, I'm so cool with that. Oh, the other one's the Marlins? Well, that's awkward. That's real awkward. Oops. I didn't do my research. Okay. Oh, man. Here we are in Miami. Episode 1 of who knows how many. Pittsburgh Pirates franchise.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Opening day
festivities. Oh, Orioles, that's right. Orioles. Yeah.
We'll be
Orioles. Because Sean was using it.
Right after this.
Love the presentation. Opening day, baby. Here we go. Outside of Lone Depot Park, there's no traffic in Miami. Everybody knows that. Apparently the crowd's dead.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Pittsburgh
I don't have music
Pirates
playing.
Find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season.
What are you going to say about us?
Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch?
Brian Reynolds, no surprise, expects to lead us in a lot of offensive categories. O'Neal Cruz stolen bases, and
on the field,
Brian Reynolds and O'Neal Cruz.
There's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big
75
years,
and 87
right
is the expected record.
Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team.
Let's hop in.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Yeah, more power to you, man. Going with the Rays. That's awesome. You and Dez are going with the Rays.
Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy Alcantara was hurt, I believe, a lot last season.
Definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys
apparently
is
all season. That's 2023 numbers.
Delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's our boy O'Neal. Let's check out Sandy Alcantara, 29 years old, 78 overall, 3 years left with the Miami Marlins, 6'5", 200, sinker, change, fastball, slider, and curve. Probably going to strike out 18 times tonight, but that's okay. That's all right. We're getting used to the game again. So, another 6 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to wake up and watch it. I didn't even care if the Cubs lost. You know, I mean, it's the Dodgers. They kept it close for a while. Craig Counsell doing Craig Counsell things, taking Shota out after 69 pitches. I don't understand that, but hey, whatever. So, I'll say, you know, Shaw didn't look good, but that's fine. All right, so here's Cruz leading it off. I'll have to adjust some of the sliders as we go. Everything's pretty much at default. I think I turned the injury sliders down just a couple things here. And I'm not really making substitutions, but... okay, so that's the bullpen now. This is the analysis. And down is time, I know that. Okay. O'Neal Cruz will start us off with a single to left. Welcome to the franchise, everybody.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
69, nice, yeah.
Nick Gonzalez,
not wrong.
The next Pirate to hit.
Be prepared to see this screen a lot because I'll be touching it because I have to read chat. See cool stuff we need to home run too. Yeah. I've seen some things already, and I'm just so excited. So here's Nick Gonzalez. Gotta be careful not to roll into a double play here.
Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a change.
Let's check out the defense real quick. How do you check out the defense?
And he occasionally uses a curve.
Can you not check out the defense anymore?
Out as time is granted.
Oh, okay. Well, this is awkward. Can you not look at the defense anymore?
The infielders have to pre-plan.
Oh boy,
and
that
understand
sucks.
The ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There goes Cruz.
In there for strike 3.
Gonzalez will strike out, but O'Neill Cruz swipes second base.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on
We
that
got to have a
play.
lot of
Just
this.
Got in there. Yeah, with StatCast's help,
Hopefully he stays
we
healthy.
see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number.
How do you... Oh my god, it's right trigger and the stick? Oh, I'm going to tell people to run. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I hate that. I hate that. Let's give this a whirl here.
I mean, man.
There it is.
Really
okay. Boy, that's going to take some getting used to. So here's the defense for the Fish. A lot of names I've never heard of. Dane Myers in left. Derek Hill in center. Jesus Sanchez, from my understanding, is the only player left on this team since the... Well, no, that's not true at all, so I'm not going to say that statement. Connor Norby at third, Xavier Edwards at short, Otto Lopez at second, Jonah Bride at first, Augustine Ramirez, who I believe is a top prospect in their organization, question mark. Behind the plate, all behind Sandy Alcantara. I do not know who they have DHing. I'll have to figure that out later. I really like these new badges, though. Got a 54 for pop time. I like that. Sorry, I'm just taking this in for a second. I like that. I like all this detail. A little too much, a little crowding the screen, but hey, I like it. It's fine. All right, so here's Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here. Ball one there.
Expect we need to do a lot of this. O'Neill Cruz in scoring position. We got Brian Reynolds and McCutcheon behind him. Got to drive them in.
Out the runner at second here on opening day.
Okay.
Swing and a ground ball.
That's a ground ball.
Right field, and he takes it himself for the out.
So Reynolds will ground out, and Cruz will get to third. It's up to Kutch.
And here's the opening day lineup for the Pirates. Chris, they went 76 and 86 for the second straight year in 2024.
Not a lot of high averages.
Well, I'd say there's reason to believe that they're moving in the right direction, Boog. It's been
Expecting
tough
McCutcheon to
sledding
hit
for Pittsburgh
225.
fans for a
That's
while.
disrespectful.
They haven't had a World Series appearance since they won it all in 1979. Maybe 2025 is the year they change that.
Is that when the Pirates?
In the dirt,
Is that when the
nice
Pirates
job
won
behind
a
the plate. To
thing
third,
last?
And he just gets back.
Pirates
Two
last won a
outs,
title in
and
'79.
one in
Is that
scoring
true?
position. Foul ball.
Man,
there.
we got some work to do, don't we? Thought the Royals was bad. 1-1 to Kutch.
The pitch to McCutcheon. And there's
How
a
much
foul
when are you
ball.
starting your franchise? Have you started yours already?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Coming for me.
Got him
Good
looking.
pitch. Slider inside corner. Kutch strikes out.
So no
We will
runs
strand
on the base,
O'Neill
hit, no
at
errors, and one left.
third. It's
And
all
now
right.
the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score.
Paul Skenes on the bump. Opening day is underway here in Miami. Let's have some fun today, man. Let's have a good game. No extras, like Gabe said earlier.
And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Skenes. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
And there you go, Paul Skenes.
Just a real solid season.
I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
With a sub-2 ERA, that's getting it done.
We'll see how bad I make him look.
Not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year.
Nice.
And I only expect him to build on
And
it
you
this
are
season.
working on it. All right, here we go. Paul Skenes, first pitch of the franchise against Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez
Hundo.
leading things off and takes a strike.
Now, I got to be careful with Otto Lopez. Let me tell you why. There are two different franchise streamers I watched over the weekend who used Paul Skenes. And both times Lopez hit a home run off of him. So, don't know how that's a thing, but he did. So, apparently we got to be careful of the secret power hitter they got here. And boy, does this guy look impressive. Look at that fielding. Holy smokes, man. Hit 270 last year? Man, are the Marlins going to be fun to watch in real life this year? Interesting. All right.
Yeah, the pitch is
101
for a strike.
0-2.
And it's 0-2.
You built your own Steinbrenner field? Oh my god, that's dedication. I don't have the patience to build a stadium.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs.
That slider got away.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get
There's
hurt.
the 1-2 to Lopez.
Up and in.
0-2.
2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some
Just
run
a
and
wee bit
finished
off the plate
up
here.
and
Joey
in
Bart
just
giving us
on
some
the
signs
edge.
back there.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Or maybe pitch com,
Foul
right?
ball, another
Are they
2-2
giving signs or are
upcoming.
they just
That
doing
wasn't
pitch
an
com?
easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
They're doing
against
pitch com.
mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's funny. Can I see it on his leg? Oh god. Where's the pitch com? I don't see no pitch com. Are we cheating somehow? Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Righty delivers.
Oh, don't. I turned the tutorials off, man.
On the ground at first.
Triolo will take it.
Triolo
Steps on the bag,
takes it
one down.
himself, one up, one down. Here's the opening day lineup for Miami. Chris,
Griffin
they had a
Conine,
frustrating 2024 season.
Well, that's putting it mildly, Boog. 100 losses.
Man, look at
is
those
no
projections.
Fun at all. They've
Not
had
a lot
only
to look
2
for.
winning
Don't think
seasons
Xavier
since
Edwards gonna hit
2010,
270.
And the NL East just gets tougher and tougher. But every opening day brings new hope, and
here
we'll see
is
what
Griffin
2025
Conine.
has in store for Marlins fans.
Skenes back to work.
Griffin Conine stands in now and watches strike one.
I watched.
Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather.
By the way,
Does that change
let me
anything,
know how
Chris,
the audio
especially
is.
for the hitters?
If the audio is not
Absolutely. You feel
balanced,
so
if
much
something's too
more
loud, if I'm not
comfortable
loud
at the plate.
enough,
You're not worried
please let me know.
about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of
Yeah,
the
I'm just
plate.
sounding a little loud. I don't
You
know
can
if that's
kind of
just
be more
me or not.
selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get it on the inside part of the plate as well.
Ground ball,
On the ground,
smoked
right
right at
side.
Gonzalez.
Slings to
Yeah.
first. 2 up, 2 down.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard
Conine
stuff
the
in
Barbarian,
early in the
yeah.
season just because of
Jeff
how
Conine?
cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now, you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes players get deep thumb bruises
gosh, stop doing that.
can linger for a while. So,
All right, so
you
this
just
is
want to
the
avoid
up.
that if you can, but
That's the
at the end
bullpen.
of an at-bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
How much did your dress change
All right.
when it would get
Defense
cold or when it would be
for
cold
the Pirates. If
early
Boog
or
would shut
late
up
in the
long enough for
season?
me to say this.
Early in
Reynolds,
the season,
Cruz, and
Boog, I'm taking a
Swinski
top
on the
coat, on
outfield.
road,
Hayes,
trying to
Falafa,
look
Gonzalez, and
cool.
Triolo
Oh, you're
around the
talking about-
infield.
No, I'm talking
Joey
about
Bart
years
behind
ago
the
when you
plate.
played back, way back
McCutcheon
in
is
the day.
DHing
Oh, all right. I
in
thought you
favor
wanted to know
of
about
Paul
my
Skenes.
travel.
I'm going to turn these guys down. Can I not turn him down? Oh, I'm so upset. That's upsetting. You really can't change your audio settings when you're in the middle of a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you go with some long sleeves early on, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, a little cumbersome, but you get used to it. But it's great when you can come out there and let the guns just hang out.
Xavier Edwards in the box with 2
Come on,
gone,
Skenes. Let's
and
just have
takes
a
look at
nice
called
1,
strike.
2, 3. Okay?
Now one
Nobody
miss.
wants to see us lose to the Marlins this year.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And it is
Upstairs, 2-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Pitch misses.
He doesn't really have a grip on that slider early on.
First pitch strike from the
3-1.
pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And Edwards will rip that to left field.
For a base hit. And that
There's the
keeps
first
the
hit for the
inning alive.
Marlins.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
All right. Connor Norby. He came over from the Orioles, right?
Check on the runner.
Not thinking about
Edwards
running on me.
back in on a dive.
What's up, yo lag? Loving the series so far.
And first offering is
Time to blow it
fouled
up.
off.
I know, man. I don't think we have any pieces to properly blow up. We don't even have high-ranking prospects for me to get solid trades out of.
Just missed.
1-1. You got to do a little better on this. Interested in why he hasn't called the curveball at all.
2 outs. And strike 2.
That's a good slider. 1 and 2 to Norby. I love that. Yeah, we're gonna trade Paul Skenes next year. Actually, I don't know if you guys knew that. Atta boy, gets him on the sweeper.
Third out. Second inning coming up.
Good first
here in
inning for
South
Paul
Florida. No
Skenes.
score.
Let's go with the second.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Joey Bart now.
Could be worse. Could be the Jays. I don't know about that.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a
I tried
different story.
toyed
That's
around
when
with the
things get
CPU
serious
trades.
for this
I've
guy.
heard they're still bad. But I've got my own guidelines.
Alcantara back to work.
So I'm not too worried about the trades. I turned the CPU trade slider down. And then I'll usually bump it back up in July.
Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair,
Hey,
very consistent.
there's gonna be
Now,
bad trades,
I did
there's
hear
gonna be
some
bad trades.
feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on.
Really
and
hit or
see if
miss.
that factors
Hey, it's
into
like
this
me.
one at all.
Minus the hit part. A lot of missing.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher
Here's the
doesn't
goat.
have to challenge
Joey
him.
Bart.
If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a
Hits
high
that ball
fly
pretty
ball
hard, but that's
towards
going to die out
field.
in right field. Sanchez.
Drops
Will
into the glove.
love it.
And there's one away.
Loud first out. Miss or miss? Yeah.
Up next for the Pirates,
I'm the equivalent of a
Jack
perfect
Suwinski.
line out.
That's
Man, where's
on
the
mark,
crowd at?
and
Is
that's
everyone
ball
at a
one.
golf tournament? Jesus Christ, I didn't turn the crowd noise down that much.
Swing and a miss,
Change up
strike
on
one.
Swinsky. By the way, who do you guys think will be the first Pirate to hit a home run in this series? Last year for the Royals, it was, I believe it was Hunter Renfroe.
Next pitch is
Take
outside.
2-1.
And that is out of play.
Give me IKF. Oh my God. He might. He's a player in this game that I don't understand how he does so well.
That one not close. Full count now.
Speaking of IKF, he's on
One
deck.
out, base is empty.
McCutcheon. That was a disgusting changeup. Swinsky will strike out. 2 down.
2 down after the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the
Reynolds or
baseball the other
Sawinski?
way. So credit the pitcher for
I
having
oddly
him
think
out in front of
Sawinski
that
will be the
pitch.
first one as well.
Clearly he had him fooled.
Obviously, that's not a good showing of it, but
2 outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit. There's your strike.
possibly Bart. Here's Isaiah Kiner Fala. I love his name. Falefa.
2 outs, base is empty.
That was a bad pitch to swing at. 0-2. Hey, who knows? Maybe we can do something, you know? You guys know me. I'm like the king of offense. No 1-0 games here. Falefa to the right side. That gets by Lopez. There's a 2-out knock for IKF. Batting 1,000. Attaboy.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Here's Hayes. He is going to be the most interesting player to me in this franchise. I want to see how he does. He really hasn't lived up to any hype, so.
Kiner-Falefa off of first with
Former
2
Yankee,
away.
yep, IKF. Good slider.
0-2 as
0-2.
he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter.
About 22
already
inning
chasing
games,
that nasty
nobody wants that.
slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss, and get
Nobody
to
wants a
at-bat.
22 inning
And that's
game.
in the dirt.
Extra inning shirt coming soon.
2 strikes to count.
That to
Got
right.
jammed on that one. Hayes will fly out.
Sanchez makes the
So the
grab.
good news is we
And
have a
that
hit
is that.
in the first
No
2
runs,
innings.
1 hit, no errors,
We have
and
not
a man
scored,
left.
though.
We go to the bottom of
Go bottom
inning
2.
number 2. We're tied,
Are you
0-0.
leaking, dickhead? Okay. Well, that's not cool. You could not do that.
Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Jonah Bride.
Now I know why these things went out. All right, anyway. They put it outside. What? Here's Jonah Bride.
Upstairs.
So how crazy would it be? How crazy would it be in somebody's franchise if there was a female ball player that came up? Like, just naturally. Not a created player, so to speak, but like a, someone's like in 2029, and then they're like, oh my gosh, that's the first female player in the draft. Line shot. Good pick by Gonzalez.
Fires over to
Plenty of
first.
time. We'll throw out
One up, one
Bride.
down.
1 down. I mean, they put him in the game, right? You can make a female ball player.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
You got female PA announcers. Like, why? I guess they're just not willing to take that step yet.
In there at
That's
the
not a
knees.
criticism. I'm just,
it's a
you know,
1-1.
wondering.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Skenes winds and deals.
Gotta be careful with
that
Sanchez. That's some
wrapped
surprisingly good
foul.
power.
No score
What's up,
here in the
C-boys?
second.
You know what they say on Eric Sims' channel? Lift small, bunt the ball. Atta boy.
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Sanchez strikes out on 3 pitches. Second strikeout
Well,
for
that's the blue
Skenes.
zone right there, or the cold
That's an
zone
achievement.
on the hitting chart. Just doesn't
Didn't
have
even
much
see it.
success in that part.
I
of
got a
the
batter with a pitch of at
strike
least
zone,
101.
and a
Oh,
really
I
good
didn't
job
know
of
that
the
was
pitcher
achievement.
executing. Try to go there as often
That
as
was
you
the achievement
can
I was
if the
thinking
numbers
of.
are in your
Easy as
favor.
1, 2, 3.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Agustin Ramirez.
Agustin
looking for his
Ramirez.
first big league hit right here.
I did not mean to butcher his name. My
Curveball over
apologies,
for
sir.
called strike.
Let's check out Agustin Ramirez. 23-66, catcher, first base kind of guy. I don't know about this guy in real life, so maybe somebody can fill me in on it, but are you blocked on YouTube? I don't know why you would be blocked on YouTube. I haven't blocked anybody on my YouTube channel. I really haven't. I don't even know how to check. See, boys, I will look into that when I'm done. Is that okay? I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I really haven't blocked anybody. Check the replay on him. You'll see something cool. Are you talking about the strikeout, Maddie? Oh, hold on. Oh, on the rookie? Oh, whoops. Okay, you want me to look at him? Alright, what am I looking at? What do you want me to see? He's got a butt? Look at that butt. I'm just kidding. He's got a patch that says debut. Okay, there's ADT. It's got to be on his other arm, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Oh, oh God. Camera, what are you doing? Camera, what are you Camera, what are you... Okay, hold on. Stop fucking up. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. Hey, good night, Frog. Hope you're doing all right, man. It's so tiny. That's cool. He's not on the MLB Top 100 prospect, but he's the Marlins number 4. Wow, the disrespect. I have a feeling this game is full of like little details this year, and I think that's what's going to make franchise a little bit better. I've seen the cool storylines that you can click on.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fly ball, left center. We got a man there.
Hauls it into end the inning.
Yeah, storylines are great. Yeah.
We'll move to the third with no
I can't wait to get those because, you know, the next episode will be the home opener against the Yankees. So,
top half of the third inning at the plate for Pittsburgh.
We'll see if they pop up in the storylines.
Yeah, big
Here's
swing and a
Triolo
miss.
leading it off for us. Here in the third against Sandy Alcantara, living up to expectations. You can also scroll through the minor league news. I've seen that. Yeah, that's so cool. And you could look at everything. It's not like a loading screen.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
When's your next episode coming out?
Swing and a
I gotta
miss.
stop swinging at that.
On the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
4th strikeout already.
That was nowhere near the strike
Tomorrow?
zone by the
I
time
can't
he got
wait.
to the plate, and people at home watching.
Know what I'll be
thinking,
looking
what's
for.
he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's
You may
going
be
to end up.
small-minded. Well, you're
So
not.
the batting order turns over.
But you really like when
O'Neal
sliding
Cruz,
to the
next
bases,
Pirate to
the
hit.
dirt actually
He's
flies
1
around.
for 1, led off the game with a single.
It's the details.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was.
Oh my God, that was a hanger, and we missed it.
That one is lifted in the air. Out.
Cruz will fly out to center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman Nick
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez. His
Oh, the wind's kind of whipping
first
around.
at bat was a strikeout. He swings and
Gonzalez.
fouls one off.
Imprint on the dirt.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
So
That
late
one
on that.
pushed foul.
Oh, that's funny. I see those lines at home plate look roughly the same from last
2
year.
down, nobody on. Swing and a ball drilled in the air
Gonzalez,
towards
right center field. That will be run down as well.
Here, puts it away for the out. And
All
that
right,
is
pitcher's
that.
duel.
Home half of the 3rd coming up. No
Played 2
score.
really good pitchers, though. So the bottom of the 3rd, 2 very obscure offenses against 2 very good pitchers.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers.
All right, Mr. Myers. I would like for you to meet Mr. Skenes. How you doing? Ground ball.
This to third,
Hayes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
1 pitch, 1 out.
batting ninth, center fielder Derek Hill.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins.
You're like, I know in your last video you asked, like, I think you asked people, or you either asked your comment section, or you said from your comment section that a majority, or there were some people that wanted you to trade Trout, and I was just like, those people are on drugs.
Swings through that one for
You cannot
strike
trade
1.
Mike Trout.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up.
You already
in the
traded
zone.
Ohtani, or they already lost
Chasing
Ohtani.
stuff in the
You
dirt.
can't lose Trout, too.
Swing
Got
and a
off,
foul
1-2.
out of play.
Am I drinking a Coke? Oh, it's a Coke Zero. It is 10 o'clock at night, yes. But I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so cut me some slack. Ray, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I've actually went on a diet. I haven't had any... that was
Swings
disgusting.
through it,
Hill
and
strikes
that's a
out.
strikeout.
I haven't had a regular
Made him chase a
soda
little bit
since
out of the
September.
zone right there. I don't
I've
think
switched
that's a
everything to
strike if he
0.
takes it. Pretty textbook
I
pitching.
drank so much
Get
more
ahead in the
water
count,
now,
get the guy in the box
and I'm
on
down
his heels,
from
and then force him to chase your
210
pitch where he
pounds
doesn't have
to
much
the
of a
last time I
chance to do
weighed, I
any
was at
damage.
183.
Swing and a
Fly
high
ball,
fly
center
ball.
field.
That's out to
Cruz
center.
will glove it.
Cruz brings it in for
Nice,
the
1,
third
2, 3.
out.
Cat
On
wants
to the
out. Be right
fourth,
back.
Still scoreless. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
We've already seen this. I know, man. It's. I mean, I didn't think I was that out of shape beforehand, but now that I've seen what I look like now compared to when I played baseball last spring, I see it now.
And that clips the inside corner.
It also helps that my job's a physical
We'll see
job.
what kind
So.
of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or
I didn't
not.
mean to say that as a brag. I was just saying, like, I still drink soda, but not like regular sodas anymore.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Cut pop big time. Yeah, Vanessa's doing it too. She hasn't had a regular soda in probably the same time as I did. Reynolds will take that sinker back up the box. There's a leadoff knock.
So runner aboard to start the inning.
Here's Kutch. An all-nighter? Yeah. I'm going to bed, wake up. I'll probably take my son to school tomorrow, so I'll probably miss the first half of the Cubs game, but I'll come back and watch it. One Diet Coke week. I've also been building a little bit of muscle. I mean, nothing like, oh my god, look at this, but I've definitely noticed a little bit more tone because I'm not drinking as much, I'm not intaking as much sugar.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0.
And I was hoping to play spring ball this year, but my county sucks at doing any of that. And I don't think I got signed up in time, so. Boy, Kutch in center field. What a catch. What a catch out there in center field. Robin Kutch of a hit. That's Mr. Hill out there. God dang it, Bobby. Even though his name's Derek.
So a great diving.
What a catch out there by Derek Hill.
Because of the route he took to get
that ball gets by him. We're scoring one.
That shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps
do I have Marquis? No. I'm not going to pay for that crap. They don't even have all the Cubs games, which is ridiculous.
Well, no fumble caused by the ground.
That's why the pipes are out tonight. I couldn't find my logo shirt, so I just grabbed the first one I found. Never stopped snowing. You have dome ball? Sorry to hear you missed the sign up. I blame the counting, man. I really do. Because they were supposed to tell me if there was a free spot open.
This is Joey Bart.
Joey Bart rips it right center field. We going gap shopping for the first time. Let's wave around Reynolds. And he's going to score. First run of the franchise goes to Joey Bart. RBI double. Baby. 1-0 Pirates.
So up next, Jack Sawinski.
You guys are going to see this screen a lot because I keep having to read chat. Oh yeah, no, they absolutely didn't care. It really makes me sad too, man, because I wanted to play again. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go to a pitching cage they have out by my son's school. It's not on the school, but it's across the street from it. And I think I'm going to go there a couple days a week and practice pitching just for fun. Just to get me some exercise. I'll probably just do that. Big hit, you were close. You got the first RBI of the year. I will give it to you. I owe you money. Do you take Monopoly money?
Strike one.
0-1.
Do I need to say like spread shopping or something? Abercrombie and Fitch shopping doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Swinsky strikes out. 2 down.
Interesting sequence right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Kept everything away.
Only takes $500 bills. Ray, I need a loan.
But that was a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front.
I know you're rich. I need a loan.
With the first 2 pitches of the at-bat.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Here's IKF.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Already has a single to start off his season. First one in the Pirates uniform. Vanessa's phone's about to die. Thanks for making me jump in my seat. Love that. Boy, I'm going to murder so many worms swinging at all these pitches.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, my God.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Not a bad at bat. But hey, Joey Bart
That is that. But a run
gets
will
us on the
score in
board for the
inning
first
on
time this
RBI
franchise
double.
RBI
It's now
double.
a 1-0 ball
Scoring
game.
Brian Reynolds.
It's Major
1-0.
League Baseball, and it's on the
Buccos.
show. And we're back. And here is
It's worth 40 cents. I don't have a Canadian dollar. I would love a Canadian dollar. I have a British pound that my friend got me when he went to London way back in high school. I don't have any Canadian money, though. We have loonies and toonies. Oh, yeah, that's right. I love that so much. I really love that. Loonies and
first pitch
toonies.
fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. With
All right,
where it was
Skenes, we got
located,
you a
very
lead,
top of
buddy.
the strike zone, middle away.
Let's keep it. We know how these 1-0 leads work out. 1-2 to Conine.
Deal 2.
Skenes reaching for it.
Connor
Leffa.
on to first.
We'll throw him out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
1 down.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Yeah, America's
Lets
talked
the
about getting rid
defense
of the
work
penny
behind
for
him
so
with another
long,
ground
but
ball.
they never
Good
have.
execution.
So digging in, Xavier
I
Edwards.
don't care.
And he's already singled in this game.
If they do, they do. If they don't, hey, they don't. That ball
Swing and
smacked.
high fly
Left
ball.
field. Reynolds.
Reynolds makes the
Grab
grab
it.
for the second out.
2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Realize the throw meter's so
Struck out
much better.
swinging his first time.
I'm going to be honest, I have not. I will say the movement feels more fluid, if that makes any sense.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
If I had to be nitpicky, I hate the way that their attributes there at the bottom left kind of blend together. Can't really see it. I think the Reds have that problem
And
as
it's foul
well.
away.
But that's just a nitpick. One and one to Connor Norby.
2 outs. In there at the knees.
Courtesy call. Appreciate it,
Well,
Blue.
he went inside a couple
1
of
and 2.
times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next
How many
pitch.
dimes, nickels, quarters, loonies, and toonies here? I want a loony and a toonie.
2 down, nobody on.
Ray, what can I
Just
send you
off
in
the
exchange for a
inside
loony and a
corner.
toonie?
It's 2 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I could send you the first
Strikes him out for
extra
the
innings
second
t-shirt when we
time
get it made.
today. Miami down in order, and it remains 1-0.
Hey, what's up, man?
Welcome back.
Raise it.
Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are
There's your
performed
comparison.
up to this point.
Skenes is as advertised. So is Contra. Hey, before you leave, how you doing? Is family good? Family all right? Oh, whoops. All right, 5th inning we go.
Alcantara back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Here is Hayes. Pretty good numbers, 4 for 11. And Hayes gets a hold of that one deep. Left field going back.
That one is gone.
Cannonball coming for the first
He
time.
circles
Key
the
Brian
bases. His
Hayes
first homer of the year. It's
doubles our
2-0.
lead. 2-0 Buccos. I think it's clear the deck Cannonball coming. I'll get it right. Don't judge me. Steps on the plate. Atta boy, K. 369
I
feet.
wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an
Love
attempt
that.
at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort.
So there's
to
your
try
first
and bring
home
that
run of the
one back.
franchise. Brian
At the
Hayes.
plate now. That's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run.
Oh, did
in
my
an
other
inning.
emote not
Kinda
make
gets
it
the
in?
offense fired up,
I had a
and you start to
cannonball
expect
emote.
at
I
the
guess it didn't
beginning.
work. I guess I need to fix that.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Willie Mays Hayes. And Triolo inside out swing. He's going to drop one to right center
So
field.
now back to the top of the order.
We are finding some swings here off Alcantara here in the fifth. Oh boy.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters. They
Oh, I
take
see the
so
new
many
baseball
reps in the
emote made it
cages
in.
Working on going to the opposite field, and it
I
doesn't
replaced the
always translate
fireball
into
one
the
with
game,
that
but
one because
right
I thought
there
it looked
did,
better.
And he did it perfectly.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You don't see it? Yeah, I don't think
Well,
I don't think I
Cruz
made it
left his
published
mark
yet.
on Major League Baseball in his debut.
For some reason.
3
I'll double
innings
check
into
it.
his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball.
I think
the
Crazy
hardest hit
Coach nailed
ball
it, though,
all season
so I
by
don't
a
think I'll be
Pirate,
able to do as
and
better as
the
that.
fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
On the ground
Cruz,
to
that's a double
second,
play
might be
ball.
two.
Out at
There's
second.
one. Throw to first, but he beat
Cruz
it.
will beat it
Good
out.
fade and sinking action of that changeup got that
Baby
hitter
O'Neal.
over.
Way to hustle it out, man. Second time you've been on base tonight.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Bednar? Yeah,
0-2
Bednar's
in
our
this one.
closer.
Gonzalez measures 5 feet 10 inches.
A lot of
200
expectations for
pounds.
Nick
The
Gonzalez in
former
real life.
first-round pick in 2020.
Don't know if I'm going to exactly hold the same expectations for him, but I would like him to do better than 230. Lose to the Cubs on purpose? I won't have to lose on purpose. Good stop behind the plate.
in the
1-2.
dirt, but kept close.
According to the team selector page in the game, the Reds are our rival.
Runner takes off,
Here goes Cruz.
stays alive.
Gonzalez fouls it off. Oh, good
Looking
pitch.
for the K.
I'm trying not to be so aggressive, man, but he's really catching these corners.
B-Ray coming to the plate now.
The yearly death slam prediction.
Swing and a miss.
Here's Reynolds. Wow, 1 for 10. Okay.
0-1.
Those aren't good numbers. How can you not hit that? No, every Diamond Dynasty streamer on Twitter's already complained about the hitting. You guys don't need me to complain about that. Oof.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center.
Hits it pretty
field.
good.
He
But man,
missed
Derek
the
Hill's
ball.
going to run
And
that one down.
is that. One in
But
the
our
inning,
boy
and it
Kebron
comes from a
Hayes,
rather unlikely
franchise
power
first.
source. It's now a 2-0
Solo
ball game.
shot makes it
You're watching
2-0
Major League
Buccos.
Baseball exclusively
About
on the
halfway
show.
done here on opening day.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins,
Any new
Jonah
Beeve
Bride.
and
Well,
Melendez.
these fans definitely want to get
Oh, if I see a
involved
Boovie in the draft, I'm
game.
going to
All
draft
it's
him.
going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
I'm absolutely going to draft him if I see a
Foul off
Boovie.
down the right side.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Look,
Next
I'm going to go
pitch
the
misses,
opposite direction.
and that's ball
I don't know
one.
how that Kebron Hayes was a home run. Maybe the wind helped that out because it's blowing that direction, but I was surprised to see that was a home run. Woo, that ball tattooed. Go foul, go foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right
turn
there.
on 102.
Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand.
Jonah
but
Bride's got
he
some
certainly
pop
didn't
to
miss a
him.
stitch.
There's the 1-2.
Strike three. Good
That
luck
wasn't a
hitting
strike.
the cover star.
But we'll take
Really
it.
pitch sequence
Skenes will
right there.
strike him out
Tell you what, pitcher
looking.
and catcher on the same page
5
right now.
Ks for Paul.
Jesus Sanchez.
That was not a strike, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
Get to the draft by Sunday night, but if this straight,
Struck
I
out
was
on
lucky to
just
get through
3
May.
pitches last time.
AJ Melendez would have a son in the draft. Oh, that's true. Try to figure out the best way to paint a story like that, you know. Here's Sanchez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, over 80%
Can I help
of
you?
his
No,
first
just
pitches
looking.
are strikes. You're doing that.
Shout out to Trevor
Could
Bauer.
have a really good day out there on the mound.
Doors.
One down, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Is it bad of me to think that Trevor Bauer wouldn't make it in the major leagues these days? Nothing to do with his character, but I just don't think he has that stuff
The
anymore.
1-1. And that one missing.
Take
low.
2-1. Trade him to
Bases empty,
Toronto.
one away. Last half of inning number 5.
And people are going to be upset when I trade Skenes here in a little bit.
Just missed.
Oh, they
3-1.
have a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Sanchez can hit the ball hard. We got to be careful here.
And the right-hander's 3-1. In
Fly
the
ball,
air,
left field, Reynolds. Will
Reynolds
grab it.
hauls it in for the
2
out.
down.
2 down. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
I got to say, though, I must admit, I love his YouTube content. Him and Eric Sim. I love their stuff,
And a
man.
good
I
fastball
really
to start him
do.
off. That's strike 1.
Ground ball. Triolo.
Right side,
Good
hard hit.
pick. Over to Skenes.
The flip to the pitcher covering.
He will
Inning
step on the
over.
bag.
He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Pirates 2 and the Marlins nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jesus Tinoco.
Oh,
Pretty
Marlins
tight game,
pulling.
so they're looking for quality pitches
him
out
first,
of him right
Tinoco.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, Eric Sim's funny.
Swung on,
McCutcheon swings the
belted.
first pitch.
This one's
Hard
got
to
a
center
chance.
field. Derek Hill.
Onto the track.
That is his
Makes the
third
catch.
nice play in the outfield today. Robin
Really nice
McCutcheon.
job to get your first out of the ball.
Again, actually. Is that the second one he's robbed of McCutcheon?
Now the catcher up to hit, Joey Bart.
One quick out here. Let's take a look at Tinoco, 29-year-old, 71 overall reliever. Slider, sinkers, fastball, and circle change. Got the stopper quirk. That's about it. Wasn't that bad in Texas. Very small bit, though. Doesn't look like a bad pitcher, really. King of JUCO, yeah. He got drafted by Pittsburgh. I thought he got drafted by the Giants.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement
Oh,
in
okay.
the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez appears to be getting ready.
Marlins
and I'm sure
warming
he's
it up.
feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Martinez getting loose as well. So
2-0
and
here
no
in the
strikes.
6th inning. If you're just now joining in, we got 2 runs, one by a Joey Bart RBI double, Another one by Brian Hayes.
He
Solo
was late
shot.
There, strike one.
Really wanted it there. 2-1.
And
There
he
you
gets
go.
that
Pitch,
fastball
2-2.
by him upstairs.
He can live up in the zone.
I didn't know he was
all
Canadian.
game. If hitters will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
I didn't mean to swing at that. Thankfully we fouled it off. 2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ah, speak of the man himself. What's up, coach? Finally got through watching your first episode.
That's down and in.
Full count. You are a madman for trying goat. Seems like you handled it pretty well, though. Joey Bart.
Line to
Good
second.
pick over there by
Snagged on the
Lopez.
bounce. And very
Throws
nicely
out Bart,
done
2
for the
down.
out.
Born in Korea, grew up in British Columbia. Okay.
So 2 down now, and here is Jack Sawinski.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to
See
put
if
up
you
more
definitely
of a
can hit
fight
you.
in this one.
I believe it. I hated to. I'm not going to spoil anything. But
Swings through
that
one
unfortunate
out
event
front
that happened to you at the very first play of your episode was. I was worried it was going to happen to me too.
And that one misses up and in. 1-1. Swing and
Swing
a
it,
miss. That one in the dirt.
1-2 to Sawinski. He's already struck out twice tonight. That's not what we want to do.
Next offering is downstairs.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider.
What do we do with
there.
Bubba Chandler?
Just
He's in
missed off
AAA.
the plate. Good pitch though.
He didn't pitch that well in spring training.
Next one misses.
Full count.
Full count now.
I need to evaluate him in the minors.
The
If he
3-2
does
is
well,
outside,
could
and
be in
it's
the
ball
rotation next
4.
year.
Well, a breaking
There's a
ball
walk
in
to
that 3-2
Sawinski.
count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 for 2.
When's your next episode coming out?
Fastball is outside.
Here is IKF. Got a hit tonight.
Right through there for a strike. Sawinski, the runner at first.
Got a
with
little
2
bit of
gone.
speed at first base. Don't think we're going to be stealing here, though.
Swing and a ball
Just
lifted
missed
in the air. Hill on his way over. Squeezes it.
Just
and
missed
that'll
it,
do
but that's all right.
No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8-9-1
Bottom of the sixth
scheduled
we
in the
go.
bottom of the 6th. It's
Myers,
the
Hill, and
Pirates
Lopez
2
coming
and
up.
the Marlins nothing.
Skenes going back out.
Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Marlins.
Started all over.
Dean
Oh, what happened to your
Myers.
PC? I know you talked about it, but I didn't know. I couldn't tell if it was a serious thing or if it was just a hiccup.
That one at triple digits.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fouled off. He
Ripped
was
that
late.
foul. Hey, Falls 1097, appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. How you doing? Welcome into episode 1 of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. That was
Comes up
disgusting.
empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Skenes will pick that up and
Skenes
throw out
got
Myers.
him. One
That's the
away on
craziest strikeout I've
Well,
seen.
there's
6
a three-pitch
strikeouts for
strikeout.
Skenes.
He can do whatever he
That
wants
was
with the baseball right now.
disgusting. Even Joey Bart couldn't get it. That is a sweeper. Encoding error? I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, the batter now, Derek Hill. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Brian, you got your Giants episode tomorrow. Man, I need some stuff to watch tomorrow. I've got everyone's stuff caught up as of right now. I know Dez and Amish haven't started theirs yet. They're both going with the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a good one. Everything's all right. Not bad. We found out we got a little bit of damage from those storms that came through last weekend. So we got to replace our roof. But good news is we won't have to pay but a fraction of it. So we'll take the good with the bad, shall we? We're pretty solid, though.
And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he
Mikey Plays. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. My alerts are still not working. Dadgummit.
Go back exactly where you want to go.
I see you, though, Mikey. Appreciate you, man. How you doing? Skenes is cruising, baby.
Really nice job working both
7
sides of the
strikeouts
plate
for
that strikeout.
Skenes.
Started him off inside,
So
back
the first 3
again,
times he
and
threw his
that one
slider,
set
they
him
were
up
all
for that
balls.
last
Ever
pitch on
since
the
then, I'm
outside
pretty sure
part of
they've
the
all
plate
been
that he just
strikes.
swung right through. Pretty
Or
smooth
swings and
sequence
misses.
right there.
Back
Now
on
it's the
Twitch, yes
Marlins
sir.
leadoff hitter,
I finally got the
Otto
multi-stream
Lopez.
thing to work. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. I plan on staying here now that I've got everything figured out, except for the alerts. I wish I could get the
Close, but
alerts
call the ball.
going. So
1-0.
I'll just work on it.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything
having
after
problems
that, a
seeing the
hitter
YouTube
or
chat?
2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Boy, come to think of it, I haven't seen anybody put anything from YouTube in a while. Brian, do you, well, can someone go over to YouTube and type in something? It's going to show up if I do
Opening
it.
on here in the bottom of the 6th.
Says I'm live. Ground ball,
Ground
Hayes.
ball.
Easy peasy.
Tosses to first.
Using stream
over.
elements or vertical? I'm using stream elements.
And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0.
Message on YouTube before coming over here. Okay, okay. All right, let me see here. Now you have my attention.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Marlins going
Ronnie
to another
Enriquez.
pitcher.
Just trying to keep this one close.
Should be a debut here
This
for
is
Ronnie
where a bullpen
Enriquez.
can give their players a
Live
chance to
here?
fight back into the game.
My apologies,
And now
sir.
here is Key Brian Hayes. He's already homered here in this one.
Let me see here. Hi, hello, hola. I see that. Why isn't the YouTube chat showing up over here? It did earlier. Because I had Gabe, I had you, Brian, I had Sean, Dez. I didn't notice that I didn't get any more YouTube chats. Okay. It's on. Okay, well, I'm sorry for those on YouTube. I promised I was not ignoring you. I don't know. Well, I thought I had it all figured out, but I guess not, man. Good lord.
Swing
God, this is why you'll
ground
never
ball
make it
towards
big.
First, but foul.
Can't even get your chats to work. Jesus.
Cut on and missed.
Here's Hayes.
Change up right there.
Take a look at Ronnie Enriquez, 24-year-old, 64 overall, undrafted relief pitcher. Circle change, slider, fastball, and sinker. A lot of velo on this Marlins team. So, not his debut, though. Make a season debut, but not his debut.
And the count is 0-2. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's
What's
trying
up,
to
False?
speed
Play
him
every game
up.
or just
Gotta
important
stay
ones?
back. Off speed's probably coming.
I'll be honest. It kind of varies. It depends on where the season's going. Play some rival games. So like you'll be seeing some Red games, some Cubs games, some Cardinals games. If a pitcher is going to hit a milestone, we'll play that game. Hitter hits a milestone, we'll play that game. I don't really have a set. Other than that, though, I don't really have a set schedule. Set schedule of how I play games.
One down, base is empty.
Swing at everything.
Two pretty nasty
I will say the next
sliders
episode will be the home
to
opener
get this hitter in
against
an
the
0-2
Yankees.
count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Oh, okay, hold on.
And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
19, huh? Okay, since I got a good connection, what are we thinking here? Well, there's the YouTube chat. Like the no laugher I am. I used to do that. I used to play every single game for a long time. Well, see, I'm very confused on why the YouTube chat's not showing up here. Because at the very beginning it did. And then it just stopped? Question mark? Well, I am sorry about that, guys. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Need some downtime, have the base roster complete with the correct lineups according to fan graphs. Jesus. Alright, Amish. I cannot wait. You put a lot of work into your stuff. Cannot wait to see the result.
That misses. 3-2.
Have a nice evening, sir. That's an achievement. Staying alive. Ha, 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 ha.
Got him.
Just a
swinging.
strikeout. It's okay. Trillo will strike out.
Very
2 down.
strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so
I
electric
have the
these days.
wrong-
These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Cruz
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
takes that hanging changeup and
that
shoots it
extends
to
the
center
inning.
field. How about 3 hits on the night for O'Neal Cruz?
Now batting, second baseman.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez.
So we
0
love
for
to
3
see
with
that.
2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Here's Gonzalez.
And that one fouled
A
off.
little bit of a rough knot for Nick. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Oh god, I gotta get used to this. Okay. What do we got here? Lefty, righty, righty. Or he's a switch hitter, but lefty, lefty, lefty. Okay, if we do bring someone in the 7th, we need a lefty. So let's get Ferguson. We had him in the Rockies franchise. Let's get him ready to go. Okay.
Cruz off of first with 2 away. Swing
So
and
lead
a
tap
ground
to
ball
third.
base hit right field.
They're going to be ballsy and go throw Cruz out at second base. Nothing doing for the Pirates.
But they're on top 2-0.
Bottom of the 7th here on opening day in Miami. 2-0 Bucko.
Back here
Used to
in
do
Lowe
the
Depot
162.
Park.
I do.
Bottom of the
I did,
inning.
yeah.
Here's the Marlins DH. Griffin
The only
Cona.
thing I hate about myself is that I was so new to streaming. I didn't think about archiving my stuff. Pretty much one of the only people that can vouch for everything I say about my Cubs franchise would be Amish.
He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Bounding ball here.
Paul Skenes back out there
foul.
for the 7th. Only 60-something pitches. I appreciate the kind words, man. I don't think I'm that great, but I really do appreciate that.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
95 of what you play. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty low. I'm just franchise, man. I don't do anything else. I am a lame-o.
Got him looking.
I have a
That's
Discord
the
that has,
a big first
you know,
out here in the 7th via the punch
a
out.
Discord that has all the
It just does
things
so much
updated
to
with the
change
franchise,
outlook of an
so you can
important
go
hit
and
like
look at
this.
it and
You got
keep
the
up with
leadoff hitter,
everything.
So critical in setting the table when you got a tight game
Pretty
like
active
this.
on
So a strikeout
Twitter or
really
X
puts
or
them on
whatever
their
everybody
heels.
wants to call it. That has all the updates
Foul
as
ball
well.
there.
And of course, all the VODs are up. So I had someone tell me last year, I don't know what episode I was in for the Royals franchise,
And the 0-1. Fastball for a
but they
strike.
told me that
This guy's so comfortable hitting with two
they
strikes.
watched
Even if
every
it's
single
early in the
episode
at-bat,
up
if he's
until
not ready to pull the trigger,
the current
he's not worried
episode.
if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the
And
ground.
first off, I said thank you for being you.
Just foul.
Nice. But
The
You're
Marlins
insane.
Down by a pair. You're the bottom of the 7th.
but I appreciate the commitment. So
This
popped
one
him
popped
up.
Middle of the infield. Connor
we got a guy there.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Paul Skenes, as advertised
down.
so far, 2
Well,
down
that's
here
what
in the
he's looking
7th.
for with the fastball above the zone, a swing and miss.
Who's your
or
favorite
weak
team, Paul?
Now
contact.
here's the cleanup
Do you
hitter for
stream? Do you run a
Miami,
franchise?
Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone
he's
that can
pretty good.
steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Wow. Comparing Connor Norby to Bo Jackson, that's pretty okay.
That's a base hit.
He may have a
And
point.
that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out here in the 7th. Little single there by Norby. Reds are your team? Okay.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just
How do you
two
feel
hits
about
allowed
your
so
Reds in the
far,
offseason?
no runs across
Going out and
either,
get Brady Singer.
he's had an answer
They did
for
trade away
just about
Jonathan
every
India.
hitter he's faced, so I
But
don't think this hit is gonna knock
that
him off
team
his
has
stride
got
too
so
much.
much young talent on
And
it.
up next for Miami, Jonah
Even
Bride.
outside of De La Cruz. How you feeling about the Reds this year?
In there for strike 1.
You play both? You enjoy both communities? It just started your franchise today, actually. Are you streaming yours, Mikey? I want to know if anybody's streaming theirs. I need franchise content to watch.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds.
He did pick him
Just
to
a
win the
difficult
division.
one. You tip your cap.
Hey, that's not as far-fetched as what some people think.
Oh, he
Okay,
hit
we're going to hit him.
perfect. And that got him pretty flush.
All right, let's
He
see
just
if we
couldn't
can
get out of the
schedule a
way of
mound
that
visit.
one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you got a fastball coming in hot.
First
How
and
do you do a
second,
mound visit?
2 outs. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
How do you do a mound visit? Can you not do a mound visit? Oh, mound visit. Right there. Let's call a mound visit. Talk to Skenes. This will probably be his last inning, actually. Not ready to get back live just yet. I feel you, man. I feel you. 20 balls, 54 strikes for Skenes. He's worked himself into quite a predicament here. Sanchez can leave the yard, so we need to be very careful. Get someone like
Bumps it a
Sanchez.
strike to the left-handed hitter.
These fans, they are
The one I'm excited. It's very painful to admit. I know. I think I know what you mean. Oh, it's right down the middle.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Norby.
Here comes Norby. Throw from Cruz. Not in time. And the Marlins have cut the lead to 1.
It's 2-1.
Thanks to
Big
Sanchez.
spot to get the run across.
It is
Once you get
time
the
to
ball
pull
by the pitcher,
Skenes.
There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
All right.
And at the plate for Miami, Agustin
It's going to take me like
Ramirez.
18 years to get used to this. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Ferguson here.
Here comes the
Well
skipper,
done,
and
Skenes.
we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Attaboy, that's my pitcher. I know you wanted to finish this inning out, but let's see if the bullpen can hold it. Hi, baby Paul.
The new pitcher in the game, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers
Here comes
love the
Ferguson.
opportunity
Saw him
to
a
come
lot
in
in the
and
Rockies
protect the tight
franchise
lead
a couple
late in
years
the
ago.
ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Oh, okay. So here is Agustin Ramirez.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Got to watch it back tomorrow. You joined late. Well, just if you're going to do that, I will not spoil what happened up to this point. Hopefully we can keep the lead. We don't want extras. Nobody wants extras.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he
Ugly
was
pitch,
fooled.
uglier swing. 1-1 to the rookie. What is his thing here? Got some pretty good power. We got to be careful here.
So the tying run at second. And
That
it's
is going to go
off.
foul. Yeah, false. I'm a Cubs fan, and I'll even tell you that I'm still nervous about the Cubs winning the division. They find ways to get in their own way. Called strike 3. Ramirez
Good
caught
job at
window
damage control
shopping,
right there.
and Ferguson gets out of it.
Spot, had to make a great pitch.
Marlins get a
Did it,
run,
got
but
the
we still
strikeout,
lead.
gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with
Let's
those
go
results.
to the 8th here in Miami. 2-1 Bucks. Run by Ferguson. Woo!
Welcome back, and a new
Marlins
arm
going
on
to the
mound
pen
to start
again.
the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Here is Anthony Bender. Oops.
Well,
I appreciate you guys coming out tonight. I really
now
do.
it's gonna be Brian
Thank you so much for
Reynolds.
giving me part of your time.
Well, both sides equally as
So we check out Anthony Bender, 30 years old, 74 overall reliever. Sinker, sweeper, change, and fastball. Good velo, good break. Some pretty good stats for the 30-year-old. Had an okay season last year. So,
strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one misses.
Cubs offense
and
kinda-
it's 1-0.
offseason kinda confused me for
Activity
some
in the
reason.
bullpen. Calvin
I'm guessing you
Fauché
mean the
preparing to come on
Bellinger
if
trade.
needed.
A lot of people
Martinez
reference that.
also throwing.
when they mean head scratching kind of move.
And the 1-0. And there's a ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Oh,
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there.
Good ripper.
And it's 2-1.
2-1 to Reynolds. Yeah, it should be good. It should be a good year as long as the Brewers don't win it, right? They lost Willie Adames. They lost Devin Williams.
Fought off foul.
Sure, there's somebody else they lost. Still a talented team, though. Very talented team.
Next pitch is outside.
They always find a way somehow. I know it, man.
one misses.
Oh boy, good at bat,
So
Reynolds.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Kutch to the
Yeah,
dish.
Cam Smith. I
0
mean,
for
hey,
3 in
sometimes
this
you just
one.
let prospects get away. I mean, I'm not upset about it.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
That wasn't
there.
fun. 0-1 to Kutch.
Reynolds gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Speaking of which, I need to warm up. Let's see here. I can't get used to this screen yet. It's going to take me some time. Alright, so let's get Holderman. Do I want Holderman or do I want Santana? I probably want 66, 67, 80 hits per 9. I'll tell you what, we'll probably get Santana warming up, actually. Just because he's got those extra quirks, you know.
Rolled softly, but that
Kutch
goes
fouls it
foul.
off. 1 and 2. Ethan Roberts, yeah.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I'm still bad at swinging.
Usually when you see several
Kutch and
pitches,
strikes
you're
out.
gonna get
1 out.
at least one that you might be able to
Yeah,
do
Ethan
something
Roberts,
with, but they
man.
didn't
I haven't really heard
challenge
much
him
about
in any
him
way right there, and really,
recently,
they just used his
but I know he's
aggressiveness
still with the
against
team
him. I don't
somewhere.
think he even got a
He's
pitch
in
in the
AAA.
zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Joey Bart digs in now. And that's in for a
All right,
strike.
here's Joey. Joey Bart, the bats. Joey Bats? Not that Joey Bats. But got us on the board.
That one missing inside.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
That one outside. 2-1.
I gotta say this.
Man
I
at
mean, maybe
first,
it's
one
this
away.
particular game, but I'm glad they toned down how bright the background is. It seemed
one
like in
fouled
some
off.
ballparks
2-2.
last year it was really hard to see the ball
There to take a rip
because
at. He
the
wants to
sun
get his
was
arms
just
extended. He
masking
likes
the ball so much.
away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Slowly
short,
taps.
52.
That's gonna be a double
Balance
play.
between
As
double
Bart.
play. What a clean killing to end the
That's
inning.
tough.
So no runs in the inning.
Nice double
despite
play by the
leadoff
Marlins. Well,
walk,
that's a
and
butt
that does
smack.
it. Last
I'm gonna
half
be
of the
banned.
eighth coming up. It's the
Easy there,
Pirates
killer.
2 and the Marlins 1.
All right, let's go bottom of the 8th. We got a slim 2-1 lead. We're going to go to the pen here and bring in Dennis Santana. Will be in charge.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dennis Santana.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Dane Myers.
We're checking out Dennis Santana, 28 years old, 75 overall reliever. Slider, four-seam cutter, sinker, and circle change. Pretty good numbers throughout. Don't know anything about the guy, so you can help me fill it in, I guess. I don't know. He's got the 8-9-1 due up here.
Off the mark
Good
there.
start, 1-0.
And that's ball 1.
Lighting is much better. Yeah. I guess I'll really find out when we face the Brewers at some point. That stadium,
In the
fly ball
air,
right
out
field.
towards right
Sawinski.
center. And there's
Love it. One down. It seemed like the ballpark in Fenway, Milwaukee, and
Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill.
I think it was Arizona.
2 with a
It was
pair
really
of
hard to see at
strikeouts.
certain times during the day.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run.
Like, I wanted to play some games in Fenway last year when I was the Royals, but I just couldn't because the stadium in the daytime was just so hard to see.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Swinging 0-2. Seems like a career journeyman.
Holding on
Mainstay
to a
in the pen.
lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Yeah, I think Dennis Santana could be someone that we keep around. Wow.
Just misses the mark outside.
We kind of
the
have
zone.
to, though. We don't
Man, oh
have
man,
any
I don't
good
know how you
prospects
take
in our
that
minor
pitch.
league
That's as close
system.
as it gets.
One down, base is empty. Good eye in
Boy,
that
Derek
spot.
Hill has got the eyes of a falcon,
His
man.
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Some of those could have been called strikes. 2-2. He was on that one, though. Do it again. Joey Bart calling for the slide, the White Castle special. And he got it.
Misses, it's a
Eric Hill
strikeout.
caught fishing.
Well,
2
that
down.
slider was
You're in the
way
8th.
out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also
Atta
being
boy.
a little bit anxious, not confident in
Good
your
stuff, good
two-strike
stuff.
approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times
Should be
you get
back
the
tomorrow
swing
night
miss that you did
for
right
the
there.
home opener.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
If anything happens between sims, I usually will sim off stream between games, and if anything happens, I'll put it up in the Discord and the Twitter page, and YouTube posts.
He found his way onto the team after
So.
being claimed off waivers.
The next episode, we will be at home to take on the Yankees in the home opener.
Outside
Still don't know how you don't consider
and
that a
the count
swing.
is
Falls
1-1.
out of the batter's box. 1-1 to Otto Lopez.
Fouled off
This guy
left
can
side.
hit fastballs. I don't get how he hits fastballs, but he does. Did I do the roster breakdown on YouTube? I did not. I kind of threw it in at the beginning of this episode because I did not have the proper amount of time to make the video.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
So I just tacked it on
Nothing
to the front of
cross here
this
half.
stream.
Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 2 and the
Not the way I
Marlins
wanted
1.
to do it, but I really didn't have time to make it like I thought I was going to. So it's at the very front.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big time.
All right, so
breaking
Calvin
ball to contend
Fauché.
with. Hitters
Maybe like the 5th pitcher we've seen from the Marlins tonight. We are in crunch time.
Well,
Do we stick with
one-run
crunch time?
game, and now the right
Crunch time in
fielder,
Pittsburgh?
Jack
What do we-
Sawinski. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
I know we used crunch time in Kansas City last year. Do we use crunch time again? Here's Sawinski leading us off here in the 9th inning. 2 strikeouts and a walk.
And first offering is fouled off.
Take a look at Calvin Fauché, 29-year-old reliever, 68 overall. Got a cutter, he's got a sinker, 12-6 curve, and a sweeper. Got the daytime perk. Pitching clutch is not good whatsoever, but he's not really in a clutch position. He's just here to hold the lead.
Missed inside
Inside,
with the
1-1.
curve.
Whew.
Swing and a
Hits it
fly
pretty
ball,
hard,
well
but looks like
struck
we got
left
under it.
field. Hill makes
Tough
the
night for
catch.
Sawinski.
And there's one away.
2 strikeouts, a flyout, and a walk.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3.
Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He swings the first
That's
pitch.
to third, Norby.
All right at Norby.
In plenty of
Two
time
quick
to
outs.
first. That takes care of Connor
Be
Falefa.
doing that.
Now batting third baseman.
Yeah, be doing that.
Hayes.
2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Key Brian Hayes. He's
All right.
already homered in this game.
Here's Brian Hayes. Player I talked about in his first episode.
Not looking like
Probably going to be the
they'll
most
any
interesting
insurance
player
runs
in
heading to
this
the bottom of the ninth,
franchise
so
early
it's gonna
on.
be the bullpen to
See
hold
if
this
he
lead.
carries his weight, you know. Wow.
Next offered in there
1-2.
for a strike. That is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Wow.
Swings and misses.
Just got obliterated.
Ramirez collects, fires
All
to
right.
first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
All right. 2-1. Bottom of the ninth we go. First time we see the closer here in David Bednar. Let's lock it in and go home, shall we? Nobody wants extras.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar. A chance at his first save of the year.
30-year-old David Bednar.
David Bednar.
And now here's the Marlins DH. Griffin
Unfortunately, I
Conrad.
think we got the 2,
0 for
3,
3
4
with
guys
2
due up.
groundouts and a strikeout.
Is there any substitutions we want to make here? I think I'm going to take Sawinski out. And we're going to put Billy Cook out here in right.
Now into the game, Billy Cook. He takes
Just
over
for
in
some
right.
defense. Billy Cook is going to be the river town of this franchise, I swear. Let's get it underway here. Ninth inning.
That one
Strike
finds
one.
the zone. Strike 1.
Underrated closer. I need him to be a very good closer.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
It's nothing at 2.
He was swinging for the fences there. See if we can get him up and away here.
That one missed.
Didn't fish.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Marlins faithful want to see a comeback. We don't.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
We don't. We don't want to see that. One and 2 to Conine. Here is the pitch from Bednar. That will go foul.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
What do we throw you? What do we throw you? Go back to the elevated fastball, and Conine will strike out. 1 out here in the ninth inning.
Solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit.
Atta
It's
boy.
just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you
One
can hand
down.
the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Edwards getting ready to hit. Known for his late inning heroics.
This guy I am so worried about. I feel like he's just going to hit an absolute tank off me.
And a first pitch fastball is in.
Keep throwing
for a
it there, he
strike.
will. So, Edwards 1 for 3. Okay, so the YouTube chat is working, but it's not working here. So YouTube, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's not working over there. Mark, I see your chats. Sean, I see your chats. Brian, I see your chats. I don't know what is going on. I really don't know why it's doing that. All right, anyway.
Trying
I will
to
try to have
close
that
out
figured
a
out.
one-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Lifted
Fly
in
ball
the
left
air down the left
field.
side.
That will go
And
foul.
it's a foul ball.
Come on, extras. Nobody wants extras. There's a fly ball. Center field. Cruz will glove it.
And
Two
there's
down.
2 down.
Nobody wants extras. I gotta disappoint you.
Marlins down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around
All right,
the base
Connor.
paths.
Pitches
Strike
in there.
one.
Strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these
You're
days.
looking to start
I've
off
never
the
had a
season
chance.
right.
They're down to their final strike.
I'm saying I have a bad connection. I don't have a bad connection. Nobody's dropping frames, are they?
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in
No
the
balls, 2 strikes. Bednar. Missed his mark
ninth. And
completely.
1-2.
Do it again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know if I feel good throwing this here.
The Fish down to their final strike.
Foul
That's
ball.
the third, and that's a foul ball.
Connor Norby staying alive.
A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Wow, that went right through the wickets. 2-2. He struck him out. Raise the Jolly Roger for the first time. Pirates will start off 1-0.
Taking the first of 4. That means you're in a position to
Atta
avoid
boy.
a sweep. Come out
Paul
tomorrow, you
Skenes
win
was
2 games, you know that you at
fantastic.
least split the
Offense did
series.
just
Those are the
enough.
mind games you got to play with yourself
Bullpen
as a big league
did
ball
their
player.
part.
Get yourself ready every day.
And your
Final score,
here
Pittsburgh
today,
2,
2-1
Miami
for Chris
1.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew
Raise
here
the
at
Jolly
MLB The
Roger.
Show. I'm John
That should
Schumm.
be an emote on the
Thanks for
Twitch
joining
channel.
us.
If it's not there, I need to get it made again. Good game. See you, Brian. Appreciate you, man. So there you go. Joey Bart with the RBI double, scoring our first run of the series, scoring Brian Reynolds, making it 1-0 at that point in time. Okay. Ferguson randomly getting out of the inning here. Bases load, or runners on first and second at that point in time. Nice double play to kill a rally. Sweet front flip. Bednar with the save. Striking out Norby. So there you go. Paul Skenes, 6 2/3, 3 hits, 8 Ks, no walks, 1 earned run. Notable players: Brian Hayes 1 for 4 with a solo shot, and O'Neal Cruz had 2 hits tonight. Joey Bart 1 for 4 with the RBI double, and Brian Reynolds 1 for 3. Over on Miami, Jesus Sanchez with the lone RBI for them. Edwards and Norby 1 for 4. Jonah Bride 0 for 2. So, that will be it for the episode tonight. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. We will do the home opener against the New York Yankees, so that should be all the fun in the world. I will have the pitching matchups up on Twitter before we go live. So if you guys can make it, that'd be great. If not, I understand. I appreciate you being here tonight. Maddie, appreciate the raid. Amish with the Prime resub on Twitch. And False and Mikey with the follows on Twitch as well. Thank you guys so very much. And everybody else for being here in the chat. Once again, YouTube chat, sorry I missed like everything. I need to figure out why it's doing that. Hopefully it's just a bug and I can get it figured out for the next episode. So Other than that, appreciate you guys very, very much. We will see you in the next episode. And I don't have an outro yet, so go Bucks!